Hello, all you beautiful souls. Jules here, and happy Moon Day. Now Tuesday AM. Hope you guys all had a nice, relaxing weekend. It was pretty hot, so I know a lot of us were trying to stay cool. So I wanted to do our astrology forecast for the week, and this is for the week of July 13th to July 20th. So Saturn turned retrograde in Aries on Sunday. We have a waning quarter moon, and Mercury will go retro on Thursday until August 11th. So it is unfortunate for Leos that Mercury will be retro during their reign for their birth horoscope times. But we will all be feeling this nevertheless. And Neptune is also retrograde in Aries right now. So all the signs that are retro are fire. They're in the fire signs, so we are feeling the heat right now. Don't take too many risks at the moment. Mercury rules communication, transportation, technology, basically things that make the world go round. So when Mercury is in retrograde, this placement can often throw us off track. So you don't want to be signing any big contracts right now. You don't want to be releasing something. Anything with electronic data, computers, cell phones, cars, whatever it is, it can go backwards or haywire right now. It can crash, it can break, you may get a virus. All the things that we don't want usually happen during Mercury retrograde. Pluto, Mercury, Saturn, and Neptune, which is secrets and hidden info, are all in retrograde right now. So we are feeling it. Kind of feels like we take, a few steps forward and then we go right on back. And we have plenty of time in retrograde to redo things, hence retro, the re. Right now, as retrogrades are for reanalyzing, reassessing, repairing, redoing, and sometimes it can be regressing. Uranus moved into Gemini for the first time this year in Capricorn. And we had the Capricorn full moon, which will be the only one that we have this year. And this is the first time we've had this placement since 1941 to 1949. So Uranus in Gemini. This is something new for us. The last time we had this placement was during the Civil War. And I don't know about you, but I wasn't around then. My father was. He was actually in the Civil War. So hopefully history doesn't repeat itself. I know there are wars going on, and it sometimes feels like we're, battling our own wars, whether it be AI, the elections, all that can feel almost warlike. And really we need to come together in a more peaceful way of doing things politically. It's just really not progressed the way that we like to solve our problems. So if you are a Gemini or a Gemini rising, like myself, I am a Gemini rising, you may find this like a catalyst to your creativity time. Mercury is also the ruling planet of Gemini, so this is going to impact all of Gemini's communication. There will be receipts for the things you said and did, so it can go either way. If you're wanting to release something or put something out, Make sure you have all the facts, the knowledge, and you can back up what you're doing. Gemini rules neighborhoods and communities as well. So Geminis may be seeing changes around them, and especially for changes in community with neighborhoods. Uranus in Gemini rules the nervous system as well. So while this is in Aries, which rules the head, we will begin to see a lot of psychic visions, especially in Aries. They are some of the best psychics, or clairs, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. Aries are great mediums. They're great psychics, and anyone can be intuitive and a medium or a clair if they tap into their inner spiritual technologies. But Aries really got a good tap on it. And everyone is going to start to remember why they came here, why they incarnated on planet Earth. We all are getting our assignments now. So if you feel like you're, on track to be doing something that you enjoy, really look into it and stick with it, because this may be your calling. Neptune in Aries and Uranus in Gemini are also human design. So if you don't know your human design chart, please look it up. It's actually really cool. I'm a generator, and a lot of people are generators. There's a few other ones, I don't remember, but look up your human design chart. I highly recommend it. And we are taking in so much energy. We started with like 7 chakras, and we moved to 9 chakras. And they say that in 2027, we will have a 12 chakra design. So they're going to be essentially getting rid of the emotional chakras. So every 400 years, we upgrade. Hence, the soul and earth star chakras came into play to add into the 5 chakras. So the soul star, 12 inches above, the earth star, which is 6 to 12 inches below your root. So it'll be really interesting to see our planetary and human upgrades here in the next future. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to call these new chakras. So 2027 marks the start of a new 400-year era. So we just had the very first and only Capricorn full moon this year. And now as the moonlight dims, we are in a waning quarter moon in Aries, and this is a time to center ourselves. Aries gives you permission to be self-centered. Like, as the Aries, I don't think I'm self-centered, though I have been told it by my mother growing up, so I really do have to check myself and realize other people's emotions. We like to self-focus, and while Saturn is going in retro through Aries, Aries is kind of like the baby, and Saturn is the adult. So this gives us an opportunity to work on any inner child needs, or maybe traumas that need healing and answers to. And we can talk to our inner child, our younger version of ourselves, from our physical adult point of view. So do you ever have conversations with yourself? Maybe you're talking to your inner child. You're telling yourself to calm down. You're comforting yourself. You're saying, it's okay, I see you. You're giving yourself a hug. We need to nurture and apologize to our younger selves where there weren't someone there for us, or we felt that we did something wrong, but we really didn't. So hear what your inner child has to say, soothe it, look at the different parts of yourself, and gain some peace. Are you an avoidant attacher, an anxious attacher, a narcissist? Are you none of these? But you may have parts of you that you are exploring. So that is all that I have time for us tonight. Thank you guys for joining me. Much love and light.